Breaking news. Massive Russian attack on Kyiv kills at least 10, injures dozens. Hello and welcome again to the Desitdown news. My name is Nefechko Oreme. Let's head over to the news in detail. At least 10 people were killed and dozens more wounded on Wednesday after Russia launched what officials described as a massive and deliberate missile strike on Ukraine's capital, Kyiv. The assault, one of the deadliest in recent weeks, comes amid escalating hostilities as Moscow intensifies its campaign to cripple Ukraine's infrastructure and break civilian morale. According to Ukraine's Interior Ministry, the attack involved a combination of ballistic and cruise missiles fired from multiple directions, overwhelming air defenses in certain areas. Several residential neighborhoods were hit, with high-rise apartments, schools, and a busy marketplace among the worst affected. Emergency crews rushed to the scene, working through smoke, fire, and debris to rescue survivors trapped on the rubble. Hospitals in Kyiv reported dozens of injuries, many in critical condition, including children. Mayor Vitaly Klitschko confirmed that parts of the city's power grid were knocked out, leaving thousands without electricity and heating. He urged residents to remain in shelters, warning that more strikes could follow. This is another act of terror against civilians, Klitschko said. Russia is trying to turn Kyiv into a city of fear, or we will not surrender. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky condemned the attack, calling it a cowardly act of revenge and renewing his appeal for additional Western air defense systems. Every missile Russia fires at our cities proves the urgency of strengthening Ukraine's skies, Zelensky said in a televised address. The Kremlin has yet to comment on the latest strikes, but Moscow has repeatedly claimed its military targets only infrastructure of strategic value. However, Kyiv's officials insist the scale of civilian damage underscores deliberate targeting. International reactions were swift, with European leaders condemning the assault as a violation of international law. NATO reiterated its unwavering support for Ukraine, while the United Nations called for restraint to prevent further civilian suffering. The strike adds to a deadly pattern of Russian bombardments as Ukraine braces for what analysts warn could be a prolonged campaign aimed at exhausting the population ahead of winter. This has been the news in detail. My name remains Nefechko Oreme. Do not forget to follow us on all social media platforms at the Desitdown News. See you next time.
Don't forget to follow us for more content.